Go,
Oh my
go,
word.
go, 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 go. There we go. The launch sequence has started, my friends. Welcome to the Loan Officer Breakfast Club. It's February. How do you really say that, Kristen? Well, you can let us know right about now.
I don't know. I'm from Philly and I think I say things weird. It's February.
See, everybody says
There's no R in
February. Right. February. But I say, but it's spelled February. You know?
Okay. Are you going to like overpronounce the R all month? Because you got to warn me now.
Well, here's the thing. Hey, listen. I always pronounce it February because it's spelled that way. That was the thing that kind of got me early, you know, in my little life here. I just like February has that R in there, and I always say it. Always have. It's just a thing, man.
February.
Yeah. Spelling still gets me, Frank. For sure.
What's that?
Spelling still gets me. The AI ruined me. It's just...
Words is hard. Yeah, words is hard for sure. I got to tell you, you know what? I told this story before, but I got to say it again. So my wife, she makes these chicken verde enchiladas. Okay. And, God, bro, Chris, they're just like nutty, amazing good. Like just so freaking good. Like the big tray or whatever. Like I will eat the whole thing over a 2-day period. No problem. Like, so we're up so early here at Breakfast Club, for me, right? I'm up really, really early. By the time 8 a.m. rolls around, I've been up for a while. You know what I mean? So I'm like eating enchiladas at 8 o'clock in the morning, which my wife just can't mentally comprehend. She just doesn't get it. It's like, how can you eat an enchilada at 8 o'clock in the morning? That's supposed to be like a Cinnabon.
Maybe she doesn't want her whole house to smell like an enchilada at 8 o'clock in the morning. Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah. See, I don't care. Yeah. So eating enchiladas. But anyway, where I was going with this is when she makes these chicken enchiladas, chicken verde enchiladas, dude. And the inside, she has I don't know what she has in there, like cream cheese or sour cream or something special and some other cheese in the meat mix. It's just, But what she'll do is when she fills the tray, right, that's done. She'll have some chicken meat left over. She'll make fried tacos. Okay, so frying tacos. Remember, I talked about this before. Remember, Jim? Dude,
fried tacos is a mandatory with Parmesan cheese on the outside. I don't know.
Thank you. She has it. See, Yeah, Yeah, she has the Parmesan cheese on the outside. The fried taco, so good, man. So good.
I mean, it sounds amazing.
It's so amazing. It's great.
Yeah, I swear you're gonna think I'm lying to you. I had them last night for dinner.
Did you really?
I swear to you, I did. My wife.
You had fried tacos for dinner
with Parmesan cheese on the outside.
Wow!
But it is organic Parmesan cheese, though.
Well, there was organic refried beans in it for sure, and there was taco meat, but I'm pretty sure that was just a cow.
Organic cow.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Anyways, hey, let's get into how'd the weekend go with everybody. Anything cool happen over the weekend? What do you guys got? What happened over the weekend? I'd like to hear that. And awkward silence is totally cool.
We got a foot of snow in High Point, North Carolina.
Did you really?
I did.
A foot, huh? Is that common there, Carl, or is that unusual, or what's the deal?
Last time it happened was 2017. So their average snowfall for the year is 1.6 inches. For the year.
How much?
A foot.
Well, that's fun.
Yeah, I literally went and got a ruler and stuck it in my table that's out on the balcony, and it's a foot.
It's a foot. Yeah.
A foot, yeah.
Wow. Is it still kind of frigid, freezy out there?
Oh yeah, it hasn't been about freezing yet. So it's still,
so it's not melting away or anything like that.
Not yet. Not yet. Yeah.
How's the Tesla handle the snow? Is it okay?
I'll let you know.
You haven't done it yet?
No, I haven't done it. No, I had to have somebody come and I don't have a snow shovel.
Of course not.
So I had to have somebody come and do the driveway. So I got on Facebook, Facebook Market. Hey, somebody want to make a quick $150 to shovel my driveway out so I can, so we can at least see today. But it's absolutely stunningly beautiful for a Florida boy that doesn't. It's probably been 8 years since I've seen the snow fall. and it was gorgeous. It was really, really nice. Yeah.
Mm.
So yesterday morning, it was still falling a little bit. I sat out there with my coffee in the morning, sitting outside. It was awesome.
That's cool. I like
It
to
was
do that kind
awesome.
of stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
it was awesome.
Hey, man, I'm looking over at Angela. Let's see, what do we got here?
I'm so glad you brought that up because I was going to if you didn't.
I think Angela should unmute and talk to us. She's always fun to talk to anyway. What's
Good
going on?
morning.
Hey, Angela, how are you?
Good. How are you guys doing?
We're so really good, but apparently not as good as you.
Well,
Goodness gracious. I mean, what happened here? What do you got going on?
well, I've got 2 new contracts that just came in, and that makes 10 total right now because I've closed a few since we talked last. So 10 total in the pipeline, and then I have 1 commercial with Kelly Dutton.
Oh, good.
Yeah. And then it was really cold on Saturday, and my husband goes, I can't wait till we can golf. And I said, Alexa, what's the weather tomorrow? And she said, 69. And so we ran and got a few things we had to get done. And we went out to the golf course and played 9 holes in 70-degree weather. It was beautiful.
No, I'd say that was I'm going to give you a cheer. I'm going to give you victory fanfare because that's just a great weekend.
It was fun.
Yeah,
it was
that's a good weekend. You got to golf. Wow.
Yes.
There's like a zillion people on this call that can't golf right now. There's no way.
Totally jealous.
Hey, look at James Driscoll, Carl. Teslas are great in the snow. The battery is heavy and makes the car equal weight distribution. Good.
That is it. It's a very heavy car, about probably twice as many cars. Because the batteries are so heavy, and it is all-wheel drive. So, but the only thing is the tires are they're special tires, so they're like very low friction tires. So I'm not sure about the grip just yet. So
yeah,
we'll
you got the NASCAR slicks on it.
I got
those Florida roads.
Yeah, they really do. It does. I mean, there's like almost no tread on them whatsoever. So it'll be interesting. But my son-in-law's got a Ford F-150 four-wheel drive pickup truck.
There you go.
Or as he says it, a real man's car.
A real man's car. Indeed. Well, it is true. They are pretty cool. Well, you had the Ford pickup. I had the Ford pickup. I had the 4x4 Ford pickup.
It was the best riding vehicle I've ever been in.
I regret getting rid of
going down
mine.
the interstate.
Yeah.
Nothing drives like a good full-size Ford truck. I'm telling you. Smooth.
I had the F-150 with the extended cab, four-wheel drive, man, camper shell. That thing was a beast. It was great.
And just incredibly smooth drive. And surprisingly, not bad on gas. Surprisingly. Compared to my Jeep is horrible.
Well, they call those heaps, not Jeeps.
Yeah.
Heaps. All right. Well, listen. We've got Jimmy Reed here, Carl. We're going to give Jimmy Reed a big cheer. He's here. You got him on the show. We're excited to hear what he's got to say. Why don't you lead the way?
And it's 5:30 in the morning there, 5:38 in the morning there.
Where are you at, Jimmy?
Not that you would know about that, Frank.
Yeah.
Folsom, Folsom, like Johnny Cash, Folsom.
You're up in Folsom, Sacramento area?
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, we're neighbors.
What?
I'm in Vacaville.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
Oh, dude, that's
Yeah.
like
We'll have to hang out.
45-minute drive.
Yeah, we'll have to hang out
That's
sometime.
close.
Tacos will be eaten.
Yeah, let's go get some fried tacos. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Just
so-
follow the smell of enchiladas.
Well,
At 8 a.m, you'll wind up on Lupine Circle in Vacaville. So what you guys got cooking today? What's happening?
yeah, so you said you wanted Carl to lead me, but I can lead it. So,
Yeah,
well,
whatever you feel most comfortable with.
Well, I'll tell you what I think. I think that I've been doing loans for 30 years, and I still don't really like enjoy calling people I don't know to get more business. And the truth is, I always feel like if they'll give me business really quickly, they'll probably take it away really quickly too. And that part always, well, frankly, doesn't excite me all that much. So we were Thor's Hammer called 30 realtors. We call 30 or 40 realtors every Monday, and qualified realtors, right? So ones I work with, ones I used to work with, and ones I wish I worked with is what I think about on that list. And used to work with could mean like they used to be referring me, or they were a listing agent on a deal. Like I used to work with them, right? Even if it was just once.
If you're getting value from this already, go ahead and tap that like button. It helps more loan officers find content that actually makes a difference. And hey, if staying ahead of the market and learning what's really working in our industry matters to you, hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you don't miss another episode. We read every comment, so drop your thoughts down below. We'd love to hear from you and know what's working or what you'd like us to cover next. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you here next time.
Hey, and Jimmy, just real quick,
Yeah,
how many loans did your team? I call it your umbrella. How many loans did your team close, say, last year?
we did. Let's see. So last year we did about 770 loans.
Yeah, so a handful.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I
A
just
few.
I just
Yeah.
just qualifying. That's all.
That's just the one side. The whole umbrella did like 1,250 loans.
Yeah,
Mm.
but who's counting?
That's t-shirt worthy. Yeah.
Yeah. So we did about 400 million is in the
Holy
volume terms.
shamoly.
That is
Yeah.
awesome.
Every
I
400
get I get
million.
really I get really like people who don't do very many loans talk about volume, and to people who do a lot of not very much volume talk about units, and I really don't know which one to talk about half the time, but you know what I mean?
Well, in your
Um,
case, either one's pretty good.
yeah.
So good enough. Yeah.
So I was looking at the list that we call on Mondays, and someone had come. This is years and years ago. Someone came with the idea of how much are you missing? And Carl rephrased it for me as the gap, but like, how much are you missing? I'm like, what are you talking about? So we added a column to our list, and on the first column, we put how many buyer sides each one of those 40 realtors did in the last 12 months,
Hmm.
with us or without us. And then, and you will be surprised when you do this. And then next to it, we put how many we did of those buyer sides.
Mm.
So for like we call 40. So I was going to struggle using a different number, but for 40 agents, I looked at over 200 people's lists, their list, and the average, guess how much the average missed units was?
Like in a percentage
No, like a number.
Couldn't even comprehend.
Yeah.
Like, so 40 people, right? That someone's calling on, and versus how much they did. If they just got if they just got half of the opportunity, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you're never going to get all of them because people pay cash for houses. That's a buyer
Sure.
side.
Yeah.
People come with my brother wouldn't use your lender because he's my brother. I'd make sure of it, right?
Yeah.
You know, maybe some investors have some guys and girls have a bunch of money with Morgan Stanley. Once Morgan Stanley finds out that they're buying a house, they're going to do everything they can to not lose that client, right?
Yeah.
So we find is if you get half of them, that's really, really good. That's like half is about what you can get. Sometimes you can get more, and sometimes maybe not as much, but on average about half. So for 40 people, half of their buyer sides that we were missing, right? If you do the math, guess how many?
Hmm.
Come on, give me something.
15.
Did you talk about per person?
Well, I don't know. You said for 40 people. You
Yeah,
said for
so
40 agents. So if I had 40 agents, then maybe, I don't know, we missed 15. Am I doing the math wrong? Am I thinking wrong?
I think you might be thinking individually because it's more
Yes,
like
that's what I was thinking. Sorry.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's more like 212 units.
Oh, okay. Wow.
So this is let me just make sure I got it. So
Yeah.
these are the agents I'm currently working with,
Chasing, whatever you want to say.
but I've done some loans for them.
Yeah,
And on the left column is how many they did total buy sides. On the
totally.
right column, how many I did with them. So these are
Yes.
agents that I know. So I'm not calling strangers. This would be like Ron Smith, Realtor Ron Smith, who I closed 3 units with, and I look and he come to find out he closed 15 buy sides.
Yeah,
So, and if we go, all right, I want half, that'd be 7. And so my gap is 7 minus 3, which is 4. So I lost more than I made. Is that kind of the idea behind it?
that's right.
Hmm.
So if it was 4, like your math, times our number is 40 realtors we chase, how much is that?
160.
From people you're already talking to.
Mhm.
So if you could get half of that,
Yeah.
you
Get
get
another 80 in your
more units a
possession.
year
Yeah.
just by going deeper with those 40 and
Hey,
just by
let me ask Jimmy. So I'm working with Realtor Chauncey. Good to see you, Chauncey. I'm working with Realtor Chauncey, and I see my half gap. Let's call it the half. So
yeah,
he did 15. I did 3 with him. I have a gap of 12,
Yeah.
somewhere in that
Yeah, and
neighborhood.
it's important to know why I do that, Carl, because like it's realistic to get half. It's not
Right.
realistic to get whole. So I don't want to feel like I'm missing out on 500
No,
or
I get
something.
it. I get
Right.
it.
Right.
I get
Right.
it.
Yeah.
All right. So if my gap was 12 and half of that is 6 of opportunities, and Chauncey sends me a couple deals here and there. How do I say, hey man, I got a gap with you. What's your problem? Like
Yeah.
how do you what's the do I bring it to their attention that there's a gap, or do I just start
Uh,
loving him on it a little bit more, or
you
how do I
know,
do that?
so I have a, it's a good, yeah. So what makes Chauncey wants to send me more business? And that like for each one of those people on my list, it's like, what would make them want to send me more business? And I think that the answer is not blanket. You know what I mean? Like it's not one answer,
Hmm.
right? So like Chauncey's what would make Chauncey send me more business? I have to do some math. I have to do some like I have to dig deep and get to know Chauncey a lot better than I do. And I have to let Chauncey know me a lot better than she does. Otherwise, I'd already be getting it.
He.
He,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yep.
Otherwise,
Yep.
I'd
Yep.
already be getting it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Like, so the answer is like, is there a simple step is this: give first. So have something to give, call them and set a meeting. So what could you give? You could give one of the tools in MMA's website, the call refer back program, or
Hmm.
the short sale program, the FISBO program. Have something to give, set a meeting to give. I would do, in addition to that, I would bust out a one-page business plan where I filled out with them your one-page business plan, how much they did last year, how much they want to do this year, what are they going to do
Mm.
to get that more business, and I would help them, and then I would do my ask. I would do the if I do this, will you do that ask, right?
For
So
example.
so I know for sure that almost every real estate agent I've ever met with is unhappy, or once I pointed out to them, they realize how much they're missing in their database, like most of us, honestly, how much opportunity they're missing in their database. And when I show it to them, like if they have 100, Carl, if they have 100 past client database and people move every 10 months, or right, every 10 years, excuse me, and they have 100 past clients, people move every 10 of them move every year. You guys following that?
Yes.
So when they move, they usually buy, half of them usually buy in the area. So it's 15 sides a year they're missing for every 100 people. And I don't think they know that. And then we have a marketing plan to help them with. So I'm going through their next business plan for next year and I'm adding in stuff. I'm offering to help with it. And then I do a proposal. If I help you do this, then I want to be your primary lender. I want to get first shot at all your leads.
Hmm.
Make it harder. Make it more
Yeah.
complicated.
Yeah. And,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
It's
like
the,
really that simple. But
it's,
by spending the time with them and being charming and not just talking business and not just saying, where's my leads? They'll get to know the real me. In case you can't tell, I'm a family man, right?
yeah.
So they get to know the real me. I think they'll like me more.
Hmm.
I think the
Do
real
you
deal's
do
a
you
lot
do
more
you
fun.
do I like let's say if it's Christine Smith, do I say, "Hey Christine, like do I bring it to her attention what I'm doing here? Like do I kind of come out of the closet and say, "Hey, I'm trying to fill this gap," or do I just
Well, I just found out how many they did last year by the one-page business plan. I found out how much they want to do next year, and then I
mm,
asked for it. And before I asked for it, I'd be like, "How much do you think? How many sides did we do last year? How many do you think we did?"
mm.
Hmm.
I don't want it to be the mission. You ever heard the saying like, I have teenage boys, right? So like, I don't know if y'all have teenage boys, but I got 5 of them. And like, whatever I say is pretty stupid,
Hmm.
but if they say it, pretty brilliant.
Mhm, mhm.
So if it's their idea, we're gonna go ask mom to make tacos with Parmesan cheese on the outside. But if I tell them that's what we're having, I get the look on their face like, eh,
Again?
like, dude, I had Mexican food like 16 days ago,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But and it's a funny example, but it's a lot, it's more fun, it's more real, and it's less you know, and like the thumb. Hey, so you did 16, like I only got two, so what gives? I mean, I know that's not what you're suggesting.
Right.
You can't get close to that. You got to get close to, hey, I love working with you. Like my team talks about you. Like Christy Katie loves when we get a contract with your name on it because she knows you're going to do your job. Lead with that.
Hey, let me ask you this. Is a great question just came in. Is there any difference in my approach? Let's say Christine and I have been working together for 5 years, and we've been doing our 3 deals a year for
Yeah.
4 of those 5 years, um, versus Mandy Norman, who I just met 6 months ago when we started working. Is
Yeah.
my approach any different if I really know them like Christine, or we just kind of
Yeah.
we did a
Great
couple
question.
deals like Mandy. Any difference in the approach or same
Yeah.
approach?
Oh, it's a great question. And my answer is hell no, because that's called taking people for granted.
Mm.
Mm.
Like, I mean, if you met the first one, I can't remember the names you used. And,
Yeah.
but if the first one you met, you were friends first, and 10 years later, you happen to get into lending and they happen to get into real
No, no,
estate,
no.
that's
I
different.
it more like
I understand.
Christine.
I
Yeah.
understand,
Okay.
but
Go ahead. Go ahead.
that's the only difference. Because if we were friends
Uh,
first, I could be like, Carl, what gives, man? I looked up your numbers, bro.
I thought we were homies. I get it.
Yeah, dude, what do I gotta
Yeah.
do? Well, dude, last two deals I gave you, you fell down on them. What? Tell me what I did.
Mm.
Yeah, that's if we were homies first. But
Yeah. I get
we
it.
met by business. We're still business. We may start to feel like friends, man, but we're still business. And
Hmm.
so I gotta give first. I just think giving first is it takes the sweat off. It takes the confrontation off. It takes the conflict off. It takes all of it off. And it like givers gain. Like givers gain always. Takers, snickers.
Mm.
Mm.
I think if you give first and you're gonna partner with them, then you can have a really deep ask.
All right. So you mentioned I heard you
If I
mention.
Carl, listen, if I get first shot at all her leads, am I gonna get my half?
Oh, sure.
If she agrees to give me first shot at all her leads, am I good?
Oh, sure.
If I help her with her database of 400 people, she got 6 deals from it last year and she missed out on about 80. And I help her host a client party. Is she going to get more business?
Yeah.
Are
Hmm.
we going to spend time together hosting that client party?
Yeah.
My
All right.
team.
So you mentioned three things off the top, like on the give thing. And because I always think when we do this, I always think, what's in the listener's mind or what, our friends that are all watching here today, what's in their mind? It's like, all right, I got to give something. And I'm the kind of person I can get paralyzed by something.
Yeah, me
And
too.
I'll think, all right, I got to give something. Oh, that's not enough. I've never actually done that before. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. End up doing nothing. So you mentioned a one-page business plan, which oddly enough, we have one. We have, you mentioned the follow up refer back, which is a great way to drastically increase their business. And then you mentioned the FISBO plan, which is another way to help them get more listings. Would you pick like one and go, all right, my theme for the next 3 months with my Gap agents is this one, or would you go, no, Chris is this one, and Francis would be that one, and Jeff would be this one? Would you kind of pick the same theme and just run with that?
Um, it works. It works to do that. Yes, because because those two things are going to help them. But the last thing I would throw in there is the database because it works on every single. If I was going to pick one to do, I would do the database plan.
Work in their database.
Well, like mail once a month, call
Hmm.
twice a year, have two
Hmm.
client event parties,
Hmm.
have an email, whatever the follow that plan that they're not doing, helping them do it with it. And the reason I say that is some people, when it comes to FISBOs, the realtor's going to lean back,
Yeah. Hmm. I
right?
had that happen.
Yeah, they lean back, and when the follow up refer back, some of them will be skeptical. Well, that's not really anything when they just because they haven't experienced the power of it. I mean, what you describe in follow up for referral back is sales 101. It's called buddy sales. It's buddy close, right? You go into a suit store and you're looking around, someone's helping you. all of a sudden someone will also come by and tell you how good you look in that suit. Hey,
Mm.
I got news for you. That's part of their sales process. Okay. That person has
What?
happened to
That
everybody.
was a plant.
That's
That was a
to
plant.
everybody. And then another one will come by. And if you're a guy, it'll be a girl. And if you're a girl, maybe it's a guy. And if
And
you're
she was
whatever,
cute too. I'll
right.
keep telling
Yeah.
her that was a
So,
plant.
so like, but they may not understand it, but they know that they're not helping their database. They know that for sure. So if I was going to pick one, and starting with the one-page business plan
Mhm.
and the pillars of business
Yeah.
is the opportunity to have that naturally be that and do those numbers with
Uh,
them, right? You
so do
see,
the one page business plan, and
how,
then
how much does your
and
business
then when
came
I'm
from
doing the
data? How
one
much
page,
do you have yet?
and then show the advantage of, hey, this database here, that's like free money.
Mm.
Yes, it's
And
natural fit and it's real and it's authentic and it works every time. If you
only
do a client party with them and you organize it for them, they will get a listing from it.
mhm.
They
Mm.
will, just from the calls.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Hi, thanks for enjoying Loan Officer Breakfast Club here on YouTube. I just wanted to drop in and remind you that if you're a newer loan officer and you're trying to get to that 2 or 3 deals a month, or if you're seasoned and you're trying to get from 50 to 60 or 60 to 80, Mortgage Marketing Animals has you covered. We've got the full gambit from start to finish, top to bottom. Everything you need is at mortgagemarketinganimals.com. There's a reason that mortgagemarketinganimals.com is the #1 mortgage coaching platform in the country. So check it out, mortgagemarketinganimals.com.
And so that helps.
So let's we're getting close to the top here. We got a couple of hands up, but I got to tell you, Jimmy and Carl, I'm really appreciative of this meeting today, just because I wasn't even thinking about the gap.
Yeah.
I wasn't even on my mind. And so even for today's simple action item, #1 would be, after you make your calls and that's all done, is to maybe go through and look at that and just kind
Look
of
at your
make those
gap.
extra columns and go, wow, so then we could see, dang, this, these few realtors of mine or whatever, like, what the heck is going on? At least having the enlightenment to it,
Mhm.
is huge.
And,
And
and
then
we're
executing a plan to get to close it. Yeah.
so when Jimmy and I hooked up and partnered up, we independently came up with this gap, each on our own, because it worked so well. And where I got it from actually was, a buddy of mine owns a restaurant called the Thirsty Marlin. Some of you have been at our events, are familiar with the Thirsty Marlin. And I was just talking business with him, and I said, "So how do you get new business?" And he said, "Well, the easiest way is to get people that already come here from time to time to come more often. That's way easier than getting somebody to come to my restaurant for the first time."
Mm.
And that's where I thought about that. That's what introduced my
Uh,
thought. The
yeah.
gap is like getting more
Mm.
business from the agents I'm already working with. It's
Mm.
way easier than getting a new agent.
Starting
So let's
new.
start with
Yeah.
them first. If you got to pick somebody, pick them first. So yeah.
Good thinking. Good thinking. I'm going to get to these questions real quick.
Yep.
Brad, go.
Yeah, I mean, talking about the gap, I mean, Jimmy alluded to it a little bit. I'm not so sure that I would use another program or something. It's almost like you're trying to buy them. I think I would, in my case, I would have said, "Hey, listen, Jimmy, I love working with you, man. I think that you and I we're a great team, and I just would love to have more of your business. I mean, I think we work well together. Let's just continue that." And I would harp on our relationship. I think just as partners, as a team partners.
Yeah.
I think that, in my opinion, that I think would be stronger than anything else. Just go for their their
So Jimmy's what he's saying is, hey man, if you're going on a date, just lean in for the kiss.
yeah,
Yeah,
really. I guess that's
well,
kind of what it is. Yeah.
Yeah,
a,
Yeah.
a way of doing that, I was taught this years and years ago, and it's called the channel approach, by the guy who taught me it. And the most powerful question you could ask during a meeting with a referral partner is, instead of telling them why they should, ask them this: why wouldn't you?
Mm.
hmm
Mm. Yeah. Why wouldn't you?
Why
Why
wouldn't you,
not?
like,
We say that all the time.
our deals
If it's working
our
so
deals
well
close on
now,
yeah.
if we're working so well together now, why don't let's just do more of it?
Okay,
Yeah.
so how about this for an
Why
intro?
not?
How about this for an
Yeah.
intro on that? Go meet them face to face and bring a survey for each of your last 3 closings with them, and ask them how those closings went. Like, have some questions, right? I have this form, I can give it to you, but what's one thing that we did really good that we got to keep doing? What's one thing we could do to improve? And
Mm.
then the right after that, it's like, then you bust out the numbers and say, why wouldn't you?
Why are we doing more? Yeah. Good one,
Nice.
Brad. Hey, Chauncey, what do you got?
Hey, thank you all so much. One thing I want to point out that's helped me, mostly I just started doing about 7 months ago, 6 months ago, is that when we're working with realtors and we want to use this plan term, right? What's your plan? How many of you all have shared your plan with them?
Mm, mm,
When I started sharing what my plan was with them, now we're really a partnership, right? I have realtors call me and say, Chauncey, where are you on your goals? Are you hitting your goals? What can I do to help you? So we're
mm,
actually moving in lockstep. Like all my realtors know how many loans I want to do per year, what I gotta hit per month. And then they know by,
mm,
I don't want to call it guilty, but they know, okay, I gotta help Chauncey hit his freaking numbers too.
Mm.
So this
That's good.
50% that Jimmy was talking about earlier, it's easier to hit that and more if that realtor understands that you're trying to hit a goal as well. So
mm,
when we use the term partnership, make sure they know your plan as well. Just don't always present to them, hey, I can show you, if I call your leads, show them what you're trying to hit as well. I guarantee you it helps. I guarantee you it helps. They will start calling you. I had a realtor call me in December of last year. And she said, Chauncey, I need to sit down with you so we can go over our plan for
there you go.
2026.
Yeah, it's like it's
And
a
we sat
partnership. Yeah.
down and we knew that we wanted to hit two closed deals per month. So I talk to her all the time on social media. If she posts a
Mm,
listing, I reshare her listing. If she has an
hmm
open house, I reshare it online. I comment all the time on her social media. But make sure it's a true partnership and not just us asking for business, right? Make sure they know that you're trying to hit a goal as well. It brings it all together. Just trust me, it works very, very well.
That's really good.
Cool.
I
Cool,
like
man.
that. I like that. Yeah, yeah, I like that, Jimmy. Because like if I say, hey, Jimmy, our goal would it be an okay goal? 'Cause we're already working together. Would it be an okay goal for us to have two closings a month? Would that be an okay goal with you, Jimmy?
Yeah.
And once you agree with it with me, then it makes it easier, I would guess, Chauncey, to call up Jimmy and say, hey, man, what do we need to do this month? That we got to
Well,
hit our goal this
Hmm
month. And so
yeah.
that's the
hmm
purpose of my
Keep
phone
Well,
call.
but
and
also,
keep
but
the
also,
conversation
but
going.
but also, but on Chauncey's like, dude, that's brilliant. First of all,
Yeah.
I've never done that, and I'm going to from now on because like they're part of my goal.
Yeah.
They're not. It's
Right.
not
Mhm.
just the goal I have with them, right?
Hmm.
I think that's what you're saying. They're
Yes.
part of my overall goal, and they're
Yes.
worried now. They're going to elicit the if they care about me, they're worried about me hitting mine as well. They might like. Here's what I thought of when you're telling that story. I will do more
Hmm.
for the loan officers who work for me than I will for myself. I will,
Yep. Hmm.
Mm.
and it kind of elicits that part of human nature. That's really good. I think.
Hmm.
Wow, that's
It,
exciting.
it it pulls them in like you would not believe
I like
because
that.
now they feel like they're responsible for you hitting
Yeah.
your goal as well, right?
Mm.
And it pulls them in and makes sure they refer you first versus second because mentally they're telling themselves, I have to feed this person first. And okay, if they can't do the deal, then I'll go to the next one. But I already committed to this person to help them hit their goal, and they're helping me hit mine. So you're a true partnership moving forward.
Mm.
I love
That'll help close the gap. That's
it.
that's for sure. Wow, good stuff, man. Very, very, very cool.
So
Good call. Mm.
Frank, he mentioned about a one-page business plan.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be cool
Mm.
if somewhere you could get something like that?
There's no way.
That'd be really awesome, wouldn't
It would
it?
be epic.
Yeah, I think like if there was a thing like, oh, I don't know,
The one-page business plan.
called the one-page business plan
Mm.
that and you know what? I think there's a realtor version of this one also. That'd be a really cool thing to have, wouldn't it?
Somebody should make that.
But you
Yeah.
know what'd be better?
Hmm.
If I had somebody that has done like 100 of them, have them do it with me and show me how to do it, and
Mm.
then I could go do that with my real estate agents
Mm.
because I would just copy what they did with me, just using the realtor version of it. Gosh, if only
Somebody should put
somehow
that together. Yeah.
we should make that happen. How could
Mm.
see Jen? How could we make that happen? Where
Oh
would
gosh.
somebody get the one page business plan?
So actually, funny you should ask. Kristen has some time today. So if anyone wants to learn more about that, give us a call at the office and
Mm.
we will point you in the right direction.
Not
Mm.
only give it to you, whether you do anything or not, right? We'll give it
Mm.
to you, and we'll walk you through it on do yours, and then see one, do one, teach one. Right? That's what we always say. See one, do one, teach one. And so that's real cool. For members, if you go on the mortgage mastery part of the website, I think it's like the second or third button on the left-hand side. Click on that. One of the recordings I've got up there is walking you through the one-page business plan. So for members, it's already there. For non-members, you can do it live. So cool.
Is there actually one for realtors already?
There is.
There is. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's very, 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 very similar.
Very similar.
Yeah. It's but yeah, it's specific for realtors. Yeah.
Very, very cool. They can they also go to freedomplanningcall.com if they can't make the call today and want to connect later? Freedomplanningcall.com to get the plan. Yeah, great stuff, man. Cool stuff today. Jimmy Reed, man. Woohoo. Thanks, brother.
Can I add one more thing before we go?
Yeah.
At 2:00 today, Meg and I on Dialed In, we're going to go over your Tuesday Just Ask calls in
good
depth. We're going to start diving into those and getting scripts ready. So
one of the best theme days that we have in the Daily Success Plan. Gets a lot of business. Gets a lot of business.
Entire business on those. I swear to you.
Yeah.
It's the easiest one for sure. Jimmy, I always thought these are the people that are pissed off if I don't call.
Yeah.
They're not pissed off when I do call.
I got to call them anyway. I might as well beat them to it.
Yeah.
You might as well beat them to it.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Good stuff. Awesome. Well, wow. What a great day, man. Jimmy Reed, coming back again? Going to talk to us some more?
I would love to.
Awesome, bro. Appreciate you, man. All right. Well, hey, we got Robin tomorrow, Carl, by chance?
Yeah. Robin's here tomorrow.
Okay, good. So we're going to continue down that path with the 90-day plan. Yeah, this has been fun. Working with her. Yeah.
And Robin's going to be part of the 2-day event that Jimmy and I is doing. She's our special guest host. And
so now there's a real reason to come.
Yeah. So now there's a real now. So now not only do you have handsome, you have incredibly smart. You have incredibly smart. So
good stuff.
That'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it.
Will be fun. Good stuff. Well, hey, man, always a pleasure. Jimmy Reed, thank you so much. And everybody, thanks for joining us here today at the Loan Officer Breakfast Club. Let's go ahead and make it a great day. Be here tomorrow. Make your calls today.
And do something. Yeah, do something. Don't just listen to stuff. Take it into action and do it. Those are the ones. The person that from a good idea to implementation, eliminate that time. That's who makes all the money. So go do something. Do something.
Do something. I love it. You guys have a great day. We'll catch you tomorrow. See ya. Adios.
Great day, everybody. Thanks for being here.
Jimmy Enchiladas in 15 minutes. See you soon.
Oh, good Lord. Your poor